I want to ask you guys, what's the relationship between the Hnakra and Harasa here?
Yeah, it's kind of hard to describe because the Hrossa view the Hnakra as it's definitely dangerous. It's an enemy, but it's also a beloved. Insert Andrew reference to the accursed from Till We Have Faces, being the best and the worst. Just thought we'd save some time.
Making my case for me. I'll take a drink.
Yes. But they also describe it almost as their mascot. He says, Hoy says, we hang images of him, the Hnakra, in our houses, and the sign of all the Hrossa is the Hnakra. I'm just going to suggest that it is as bizarre as Christians having their sign be the cross, a sign of death and execution and suffering. But he also points out there are worse things than death. He says it's not just, the worst thing isn't death roving over the world that makes a Hanau miserable. It is a bent Hanau that would blacken the world. So there are some things worse than death. In this case, sin.
I don't want to jump ahead, but I'm not actually sure they even, like you're saying, there's stuff worse than death. I'm just going to tease this right now. We'll go to this next section. It makes it sound like death might be the best thing.
Well, that's actually exactly where I was going. It's a kind of death that gives life. Hoy says, I do not think the forest would be so bright, nor the water so warm, nor love so sweet, if there were not danger in the lakes. And Hoy tells the story of a time when he went up the valley and by this pool that's surrounded by these carved walls, and it feeds into this massive waterfall. And it seems to be in this pool where the Hnakri are born. That's where they begin. They start there and then they go down the Handramit. And he says he stood there with Maleldil. And this is the line that we quoted at the beginning. Because of that experience, my heart has been higher, my song deeper. I drank life because death was in the pool. And he says that's the best drink that he's ever going to have, except one, which is when he actually dies.